Everything that you're seeking is already within yourself. If you can unlock yourself, then the kingdom of light begins to flow into your reality. So it means that to understand my heart, and that is the location of the Divine Essence, where everything today in school and in the education of the youth is about the mind. And they say you have to use your mind, and in reality the aql and intellect in which Allah created the aql first is actually located in the heart and not the head. The aql is in the heart of insan, not in their head because Allah's ancient aql is what? Make sure you don't spell wrong. Ain, Qaf, Lam. Give me a nod, yes or no? Shahzad, you don't speak Urdu? Aql.
Yes.
So it means that aql, its sign is ayn, Allah's alim, ancient knowledge. Ancient knowledge never flows into the head, right? So marifah comes and teaches us that Allah's command is only to the heart. Allah's not in heaven, not on earth, but I'm in the heart of my believer. What if Allah's in the heart? Allah's sitting in somebody's heart? Astaghfirullah. No, but when Allah is giving reference that I'm in the heart of the believer, that my ulum and my knowledges, because the highest degree from mankind is knowledge, whom Allah granted ilm laduni wa hikmati bis salihin, has been given a tremendous gift. So first on your list is when Allah loves you He gives you knowledge, not cash, not this, not that. Allah's sign of love and ishq is that He gives you ilm laduni wa hikmati bis salihin by lisan al-aliyah. So it means this is Allah's greatest gift is knowledge. And the one whom have bestowed knowledge Allah calls them abd, because they are the people of the ayn, and ayn also is for vision. Allah opened their vision, as a result they're alim. They're alims whom Allah gave an ancient knowledge, and their titles are abd, servants of Allah, not servant like slave, but this is an honourable title in which Allah granted these servants knowledge, that they are the masters of the ba, and they are the daleel and the guides for all of creation. So the servant whom is in training to be an abd, ayn, ba, dal, that Allah granted them knowledge. So aql, which illuminates the entire of creation, the first that created is Allah's ayn, and this whole of creation is coming into existence by knowledge, ancient knowledge. And then what? Knowledges that flowing through Qur'an. That means that knowledge is not in the head. So when we deal with the youth they say, oh no, intellect, we have to use our intellect, it's the head, it's the head. I said, no, this has nothing to do with the head. Head is your most dangerous vehicle, because the head can partner with shaitan and your nafs. What Allah is making reference to of aql, we know that knowledge, its vessel is a heart, not a brain. And that's why the first of zikr is La ilaha illallah, La, no head, ilaha illallah, nothing but Allah. So knowledge that these awliyaullah bring to this earth, and its capacity is flowing into the heart, not the head. So the intellect and aql is the heart. When the heart has compassion, the heart has love, the heart has cleanliness and good character, it's granted an intellect, a wisdom and knowledge. Knowledge flows into the heart, wisdom flows into the heart with humility and good character. And as a result the tariqah teaches you, shut off your head, turn that weapon off. Your head is going to be weaponized in dunya, because a head with no heart is a very dangerous vessel. It doesn't have compassion, it doesn't have any understanding, and it's hijacked by shaitan and the nafs. So means the turuqs come to teach the way Allah wanted us to be understood and to taught, that they attained the rahmah and then we taught them knowledges. Means that this path of humility is shutting off the head. Don't think with the head is just merely a screen. If you void the head but think through the heart, contemplate through the heart, that the illumination and the knowledges come into the heart. When you sit and meditate and have good character, everything is based off of the qalb and the heart. And when you shut off the faculty of the head, what happens? The illumination of the heart begins to shine upon your screen. So your computing and CPU is the heart, your face is merely the screen. It shows the condition of your heart. If the heart is illuminated, the face is nurani. If the heart is darkened, the face is narani, fiery, dark, because they have nothing in their heart. But they speak and they may know many languages, but a dead heart is very dangerous speech, very dangerous characteristics. And that's what the schools and education platforms are conditioning students for. Don't think with your heart, everything is contained within your head, and intellect and knowledge is in the head. Say, no, there's nothing in the head, just a vehicle for shaitan to hijack. The illumination and the knowledges take place within the heart of the servant. And the head is where the ego and the conditioning, if they can condition themselves to be humble and not listen to everything the shaitan's saying of fight and argue and complain, because that's all of the head. Every complaint is coming from the head, never the heart. Every doubt and every thought that is against Allah is through the head and not the heart. And everything good and based on ibadah and worshipness and good character and khuluq and humility. And when you do humility and humbling acts in life, you illuminate the heart. You feel in your heart when you feed people and do good charitable deeds, you feel it in your heart, not in your head. So it means these awliyaullah are coming into our lives to teach us these knowledges, these trees of reality, the immensity of what Allah is dressing and blessing, that it takes a time in which to illuminate the heart, purify the heart, that asks for that light and Allah to send knowledges within the heart, condition the mind not to think, not to analyze everything into the head, but meditate within the heart for an understanding, and that Allah open the heart of the servant in which they begin to understand the tree and their breath, and they see their lungs, and the importance of their lungs is how to breathe, how to oxygenate their lungs, how to bring the breath of rahmah, nafas al-rahmah into their being, in which they breathe. And every tariqah its path, and every shaykh in Naqshbandiyya described our way is based on the breath. Who lost their breath, they lost their way. They became heedless of the fact of their breath, because there's no smoking, there's no harming, there's nothing to do that could harm the breath when it's your source of your entire spiritual sustenance.